But as far as the disparity in quality between its first film and the sequel, it's one of the biggest improvements I think I've ever seen as far as quality increasing of any
Yeah.
sequel,
Oh
I
my
think.
gosh. Yeah.
Like it's honestly quite astounding at how much he changed the emotional connection that we have with this series in just one movie.
Yeah.
So if anything, it's just going to keep going up, I guess.
I know it and it's so impressive that when I went back to see the first film, because when that film came out, I saw it
Mhm.
a couple of times in theaters, and then my son wanted to revisit the original as well.
Right,
And I
right.
still don't think it's great by any means, but I do feel more connected to it because I think The Way of Water has connected me to these characters in a way I never foresaw coming.
You know what's to come. Yeah,
You know
I'm
what's to
with you.
come. Exactly.
I did appreciate that first Avatar a little bit more, just given what follows. It is still perhaps my least favorite James Cameron film that doesn't include the words
Same.
Piranha 2 in the title.
Sure.
That barely counts. He only directed like a quarter of that movie or something like that.
Yeah.
But even so, that first Avatar, I still think is the worst thing narratively that he has ever made. But I do appreciate it more, just given that it does work as a great introductory piece for what the real story ends up being.
Yep.
So if anything, I kind of see it now as, I mean, we'll see how the rest of these films play out when it becomes a 5-film arc, but I almost see that first Avatar as just a nearly 3-hour prologue in many
Yeah.
ways.
Yeah, that's especially when we're going to have 5 of them in
Hmm.
total. As you noted, there's several
Hmm.
more sequels on the way.
Hmm.
And if they're able to maintain the same quality as The Way of Water, then yeah, I think that first film we'll just be able to look at as that prologue.
Yeah.
And it might not be as good as the sequels, but because we love these characters and this family, it's something we can still feel connected to in some sort of way. And that's ultimately how I do feel about that first Avatar right now.
Hmm.
And I'm very,
Yeah.
very excited for Fire and Ash.